Welcome back, family. Welcome back. I'm excited today. I am so excited to talk to you today about how you can go about starting a business or how you can make a business successful. I'm so excited to talk to you about these things today because this video is all about you guys. It is. Welcome back, family. Welcome back. I am so excited to talk to you today. Today, we're going to be talking about you and you starting your own business. We're going to be talking about you and you being successful in your business. It's all about you today, guys. It is. Welcome back to the channel. This video is also for your friends and family. So please click like, please click share. We appreciate that. We do. First of all, in terms of starting a business, you've got to begin with you. You've got to analyze yourself. You've got to know what your strong points are. Very important. You also have to know what your areas are that you need to develop. Yes, you've got to be very honest with yourself. You got to know your strong points and you have to know the areas that you need to develop. Very important to succeed in business. You've got to know you inside and out. What works for you, what doesn't work for you. You got to know these things. You've got to realize, would you rather sell products? Would you prefer selling a service? Okay, which is your own personal skills. Okay, would you prefer being a consultant? You need to identify what type of business you'd like to have. Product, service, consultant. Would you prefer to work as a sole proprietor? Would you prefer to have employees? You've got to analyze these things about yourself. So let me give you an example. I prefer not to have employees. That's my thing. Okay, that's just my thing. For you, you might like having employees. You might like that idea of having employees, but you've got to know. Are you going to be able to deal with the different personalities? There's a lot of responsibility that comes with having employees. So you've got to analyze yourself. Do I really want to work with employees, having employees under me, them not showing up on time, them not taking care of my customers the way that they should. Perhaps they're not going to be consistent. Do I want all of that nonsense that comes with employees from time to time? You've got to analyze that about yourself. Okay, your personality has a lot to do with the type of business you pursue. So what are your strong points? Ask yourself that question. Analyze that. I'll give you an example. My strong point, I am great with numbers. Oh, I just love working with numbers. Would you believe? It's true. I love working with numbers. I'm a numbers person. So for example, the business that I'm in now as a real estate broker, it's numbers all day long. It's real estate, etc. But it's numbers all day long. It's contracts, it's details. And I love that kind of stuff. So you've got to know and identify all the things that you love to do, the things that you have a passion for. Those types of things will lead you to the right business for you. You've got to match the business with your personality. We know the end goal is to make money. Make it all day long, make as much as you can. We know that. But we're trying to match up the business, the right business, with your personality. But you have to analyze you. What are your strong points? Tell me, drop me a comment. What's your strong points? Are you a people person like I am? I am a people person because I realize the importance of. Drop me a comment. Are you a number person? Are you a people person? Are you a hands-on person working with people face to face? Or would you prefer working with clients and customers over the phone? Drop me a comment. What are your strong points? I'm letting you know what my strong points are. So drop me a comment and let me know what your strong points are also. Also remember, please share this video with your friends and family. Listen, I want to bless you, but I want to bless them also. Listen, so also know what your The areas are the areas that you'd like to work on, the areas that you'd like to develop about yourself. Or look at it this way. What are the things that you just don't want to do? You're not interested in at all. It's important to identify those things also, because that could lead to a business in one way or another. So let me give you an example. So yes, I love working with numbers. I love working with contracts. I am extremely detailed. Look, I'm telling you about me. Drop me a comment. Tell me about you. What are your strong points? I'd like to know. So listen, yeah, like working with contracts, love working with numbers, love real estate inside out, know the stuff. It just comes natural to me because it's very detailed, and I would describe myself as a very detailed person. Are you a detailed person? Do you like working with numbers? Do you like sales? Now, some people like sales and they go into sales both feet in, and they're great at it. But there are other people like me that would say once upon a time, I don't like sales. I don't want anything to do with sales. That was me, would you believe? Years ago. Years ago, I would say point blank to anyone, no, I don't like sales. I don't like the idea of selling someone something. And I avoided sales. I didn't want any kind of sales job, etc. prior to real estate. Wanted nothing to do with sales. But you know what? The fact is, everybody, I'd say most people, most people want a house. They want a house, they need a house. So although I'm in sales, I'm helping a person, I'm helping a family reach their goals. See, that's important to understand. So there might be something that you don't want to do, but you can be very good at it, okay? Because of some parameters in the scenario. So I don't, I never wanted to get into sales, but I have a passion for helping people. And in real estate, I help people every day. They want to buy a house, they want to sell a house. They need help with that. They need my expertise with that. So, even though once upon a time I never wanted to do anything with sales, listen, because I have the ability and I have the passion to help people, that's how I was able to pursue a career as a real estate agent, first step, and then move on and move up to becoming a real estate broker. So my passion to help people helped me overcome the issue of, I don't want to be in sales. So what I'm saying is this, guys, have an open mind to the things that you're strong at, and also have an open mind to the areas that you need to develop, or perhaps the areas that you have no interest in. So for example, for me, I had no interest in sales. I didn't want anything to do with sales. No, not me. But here I am. Let me see, how many years later? My goodness, 17 years in real estate. Successful each and every year. But yet, it was something I didn't want to do, sales. So guys, look at what you're passionate about. My passion is helping people, informing people, inspiring people, encouraging people, helping them achieve what they want. That's my passion. So in real estate, like I said before, people, either they want a house or they want to sell a house. They need someone to help them navigate the real estate world. So I put the skills together. Number skills, detail skills, people skills, my passion, and formed a career for myself, a business in real estate. So look at your strong points, look at the areas that you want to develop, analyze it. Also keep an open mind, because your friends and family members, they'll be giving you some insight as well. They'll be telling you, you know what? I think that particular business is a good idea for you. Well, that business that you're talking about, no, I don't think that's a good fit. Listen to them. Keep an open mind. Keep on analyzing. Research the business. Look at the pros and cons of any business that you're interested in. See if there's a match with your personality, with your skill set, and then take it from there. But you've got to start with your strong points and the areas that you need to develop. Be flexible, be open-minded to criticism. Criticism will help you grow. Someone giving you feedback on how you come across, it will help you grow. It will help you succeed in life. From this point on, don't be offended by criticism. Take that little piece of criticism that came out of somebody's mouth over, let's say, a minute or two or something. Take that and grow with that. Develop you. Let that help you succeed in life. Look at criticism and feedback differently from now on. Let it help you grow. Listen, you also need to decide in terms of pursuing a business. Okay, yes, the type of business, does it match your personality? Does it match your skill set? But also, would you like to sell products? Would you like to sell a service? Would you like to be a consultant? Sole proprietor? Would you like to work from home? That's a win-win. Listen, I've had 2 businesses over the years, and each one I worked from home. And listen, it worked out for me quite well, because having a storefront means that I would have overhead cost. I would have a monthly expense. Well, I don't want that. I went into business to make money, not to spend money. Just like all of you, you're thinking about starting a business. Perhaps you want to improve your business. Perhaps you want to rejuvenate the business, right? Listen, you've got to analyze things. I never wanted a storefront. I never took any steps at all to get a storefront. Never. Because of the expense that I didn't want to have. I wanted profit, and more profit. So I didn't want a storefront. Also for me, I didn't want employees. Now for me also, as a real estate broker, yes, I could have employees from time to time. And I've had, agents working under my broker's license from time to time. But you know what? It's just not a good fit for me, because an employee comes with risk, especially with real estate. So if someone in my business is not being as detailed as I am, it's a risk to my business. Well, I can't have that. I can't have somebody affecting my bottom line. So I've minimized the times over the years where I've actually had an agent working with my firm. My choice. You might like working with employees, having employees. That might work for you. You've got to look at your personality, the pros and cons of having it. Does it benefit you? What are the risks? What are the headaches? Would you like to have some type of service-oriented business? For me, being a real estate broker, that's a service-oriented business. It worked for me. No storefront, no products, no employees. It's just me providing excellent service each and every time. That's what I chose. I never wanted to sell a product. I never wanted to sell something to someone that they didn't want. And because my field is real estate, again, the majority of people want a house. So that's how I overcame my uneasiness of selling, But I focused on my strong points. Okay, my people skills, my attention to detail, my math skills, my finance skills. I focused on those things. So just like I focused on my strong points, that's what you've got to do for yourself. You've got to find the things about yourself. Find the things that's in you that you're passionate about, and that more than likely will lead to a business for you. More than likely it will lead to a successful business for you. Absolutely. It takes some time. Yes, you've got to do a lot of analyzing of yourself, but these things are achievable because you know that you want to start a business. In any business you start, we know that you want to be successful with the business, so you got to start analyzing. You do. Be prepared in business. You're prepared for success. That's everybody's end goal. Everybody's, preparing themselves for success. But you also have to prepare yourself for the hard times financially, guys. Can you go into this business by yourself, or do you need a partner, a friend, or a family member? You need to analyze that. You need to be very careful with who you partner with in business as well, because you don't want to have any headaches. Okay? Because you know that you're going to put 100% on the table. You'd like to know that your partner or partners will put 100% on the table also. You got to analyze who you choose to do business with. You do. You've got to be very tactical in business. You do. Absolutely, you do. When are you going to start the business? Set that goal for yourself, guys. How long will it take to get the business up and running? You've got to prepare for downtime or slow time in the business. You've got to be very tactical. Absolutely. If you're selling products, what happens if the products that you need and want to sell, the supply is running low? You've got to prepare for that. You've got to diversify your products if that's what you want to do. If you want to sell products, you got to diversify your products. You've got to go into business with a mindset of flexibility. You do. Absolutely do, guys. These things are achievable. It takes some time, but you can work through it step by step. A business is like a staircase, step by step. Eventually, you'll reach the top of the staircase. Step by step, eventually, you will reach the top of the staircase. At the top of the staircase is success that's waiting for you. You've got to research the industry that you're trying to be involved in. What are the pros and cons of that particular industry? What are the pros and cons of that particular service that you're trying to provide? Is it in high demand? What does it pay? Is it ongoing? Is it a service? Is it something that is where there's an ongoing need? You've got to do your research about it if you're selling products. Absolutely. And also there's always someone who either wants to buy your house or sell a house. So listen, when I made my investment many years ago to enter the real estate market as a broker, I knew there would always be a need. I knew that from day one. So I invested the time and the finances, and I pursued this business. Absolutely, I did. And just like I analyze things, you can analyze things also. Absolutely, you can. So listen, I want you to be encouraged, guys. I want you to be inspired. I want you to plan things accordingly. I want you to be tactical, guys. I do. I know you can achieve the business that you want. I know that you can be successful at the business that you want. I know that you can. And you know that you can. I'm just helping you focus. So stay focused, guys. Stay inspired. This is Jackie, and I'll see you in the next video.